controversial one, it won't be around. Today's topic is one I've been wanting to do in a while. They're taking over the market. I'm not telling you I'm right. Let's see what they have to say about it. Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. We're going to start posting many more videos just like this of information that you may not hear in other places and just my opinion on the current market. So please subscribe, write a comment, do all that stuff because it really helps with the algorithm. And thank you, I appreciate you all. Today's topic is one I've been wanting to do in a while. It's a controversial one. It's something that everyone has their opinion on, and I'm going to give you my opinion. I'm not telling you I'm right, I'm just giving you my opinion because I'm in the industry, I see what goes on, the trends come and go, and this is what I think. Question of the day that we are going to discuss is, what is the future of lab-grown diamonds? Everyone knows they're here, they're taking over the market to a certain sense. What is the future? What will they be 5 years from now? Will they continue to take over natural diamonds and perhaps harm natural diamonds more price-wise and really take over the market and finish natural diamonds? Some people say that. Or will the price continue to diminish and go lower so that people might just not even have an interest in them anymore because they're so cheap and they'll be sold in your local gas station for pennies? What's going to happen? What does the future hold? Lab-grown diamonds. It's a massive market, taking over the world by storm. People love talking about it. What does the future hold though? So firstly, let's do something a little bit different. Let's ask AI. Let's see what they have to say about it. Take my phone and we're going to Google, what is the future of lab-grown diamonds? And it says here, the future of lab-grown diamonds is bright, with projections indicating significant growth in the market, driven by factors like ethical sourcing, affordability, and sustainability. Lab-grown diamonds are poised to become a major player in the jewelry industry and beyond. So AI seems to think that the future is bright for lab-grown. They're going to continue to grow into a massive industry that it already is, and there's no problems. Well, I think there might be a slight problem. So I disagree with AI's projection of the future of lab-grown diamonds for the main reason that I don't think AI, they're missing a major factor here. They are missing the emotional aspect of buying a diamond. They've got the facts, but they don't have the feeling, the emotion of why people buy a diamond. They don't understand it. So I have a question for you, and this is my reservation about the future of lab-grown diamonds. The prices continue to fall, and it keeps falling. If it will continue to fall down to $100 a carat, $80, $50, $10 a carat, as the supply keeps coming through, overshadowing the demand, which will make the price go down. What's going to be then, psychologically, emotionally? What's going to happen when you walk in a jewelry store and your budget's $10,000, but your ring is only costing you $1,000? How are you going to feel as the person buying it and as the person receiving it? Are you going to feel cheap? Are you going to feel fake? Are you going to feel all of a sudden like it's not special because your partner had the budget of $10,000 and now he's getting away with murder because it's only costing him $1,000? Yes, you can always increase the carat weight and go for a 10 carat, 15 carat lab grown, but do you want to walk around with something that big? So my question to you is that if the price keeps falling, which it has done over the last few years and it continues to fall, what's going to be with the end user psychologically buying a diamond? It used to be incredible. You used to get a 3 carat natural diamond for $30,000, let's say, and the lab was $10,000. So it was still a substantial amount of money to spend on an engagement ring, and it made people feel special. But now, if you have that $10,000 budget for a 3 carat and you can't afford the natural, and the lab suddenly is not $10,000 anymore, it's only $1,000, how will that make you feel? Ask yourself that question. So I think that if the price continues to fall, the appetite will be much less for lab-grown diamonds because they'll be too cheap. People won't feel good wearing them. So perhaps the jewelry will stick around, the tennis bracelets, the earrings, the necklaces, and lab-grown jewelry I think is definitely here to stay because they look the same, they're much, much cheaper as we know, but the engagement ring, the sentimental, emotional feeling of getting engaged, will that still be around in 4 or 5 years' time? I'm not sure. I mean, I could be wrong and I don't want to sound controversial, but I have a feeling it won't be around in 5 years from now. And actually, the beautiful engagement aspect of buying a diamond will go back straight to the natural market and not the lab grown. But the jewelry is here to stay. So that's just my opinion on the projection of the future of lab grown diamonds. You can disagree with me, and I'm more than happy to be proven wrong, because I'm not telling you my opinion is accurate. I could be wrong. This is just my feeling of speaking to people and dealing with natural and lab grown diamonds on a daily basis, I guess. What I will say as well is the AI overview, which I mentioned, they do talk about a few things that are questionable. For example, they say first of all, they have here a clear fact for the reason why lab-grown diamonds will do well is affordability. They say lab-grown diamonds are typically 30 to 40% cheaper than mined diamonds. Not true. They're not 30 to 40% cheaper. They definitely shouldn't be. They're 20 times cheaper. They're not 30 to 40% cheaper. So this is a clear, I don't know where they get that from. And then it says here, sustainability. Lab-grown diamonds offer a lower environmental impact compared to traditional diamond mining. That is as well, it's very questionable, because to make lab-grown diamonds use an incredible amount of energy, which people don't talk about. So two wrongs don't make a right. And it says here, ethical sourcing. Consumers are increasingly seeking conflict-free diamonds, making lab-grown diamonds an appealing option. That is true. However, nowadays, the conflict-free diamonds is very different to what it was 20 and 30 years ago. It's much more regulated. To get a conflict or blood diamond is almost impossible nowadays. Things are very, very different to how it used to be. I know there's a lot of noise into this, but it's very much regulated and kept a good eye on. So that's something else that I don't think is accurate here. In any case, I would love to hear your opinion. What do you think is the future and the projection of lab-grown diamonds in the next 5, 10, 20 years? Where do you see it heading? Because at the end of the day, you're the consumer. You make all the difference. You make the change. You will change the direction of lab-grown diamonds, not someone like myself talking behind a camera. So please share your comments below. I will read all of them and I will get back to you. And I'm curious to know what you think about it. But that is my opinion. And I hope you gain some insight into this video. Again, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not telling you I'm a huge fan of lab-grown diamonds or I don't like them. I think every single importance is different for each individual. No jeweler, no person in the world should be telling you what to buy, how to spend your money. Only you should do some good research, gain some education in the topic, and make your own decision based on what you know. It's very simple. Lab-grown diamonds are much cheaper and they look the same. So if that makes you feel not great, they're not for you. If that makes you feel great because you've saved so much money and you got the same thing that looks the same, then lab-grown diamonds are for you. There's no right or wrong here, really, really. And I'm very passionate and I'm a big fan of people making their own choices when they buy diamonds and what they buy. It's no one else's opinion that should matter but your own. Thank you so much for watching this, and I look forward to seeing you in our beautiful new showroom in the future.